Are you watching the tournament meta and wondering how to dominate your ranked games like the pros? Then it's time to learn Biron, one of the most picked heroes in competitive play right now. This heavy frontline warrior isn't just tanky. He brings insane sustain, reliable crowd control, and fight-turning power spikes that can make all the difference in solo queue and pro play alike. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to master Biron, from his energy-based mechanics to electrified skill combos, best builds, advanced gameplay strategies, and more. Whether you're new to the hero or looking to take your Biron to the next level, this guide will give you the edge. Don't forget to subscribe for more high-level Honor of Kings tutorials just like this. Biron is a powerful frontline bruiser who thrives in short, explosive trades and team fights. Typically played in the clash lane, he's also viable in the jungle, thanks to his mobility, sustain, and efficient clear speed. What truly sets Biron apart is his energy charging mechanic. As he lands basic attacks and non-enhanced skills, he stores energy up to 90. Once he reaches 30 or more, Biron enters an electrified state. In this form, his basic attacks deal extra damage and heal him, and his abilities gain enhanced effects, allowing him to turn the tide of battle instantly. Biron isn't just a bruiser, he's a rhythm-based fighter, and mastering him means knowing when to build energy and when to strike with empowered skills. This makes him an ideal pick for players who love timing, control, and explosive counter engages. Let's break down his skills and see how they work. Biron's passive is the engine of his kit. Every basic attack and non-enhanced skill adds energy to his mace, around 5 to 10 charges from basic attacks and 8 to 10 from regular skill hits. At 30 energy or more, Biron's mace becomes electrified. While electrified, Biron's basic attacks deal bonus physical damage and restore health. The heal scales with his max HP and lost HP, giving him serious survivability in trades and skirmishes. More importantly, each of his 3 active abilities becomes supercharged, doing more damage, healing more, and adding crowd control effects like stuns and knockups. However, electrified skills do not generate energy, so once you go in and spend your charge, you'll need to rebuild it again through auto attacks and regular abilities. This forces you to rotate between building and bursting, adding a layer of timing and decision-making that separates good Biron players from great ones. Skill 1 is Biron's main source of damage and healing. He swings his weapon twice, each hit dealing physical damage and healing him. What makes this skill so strong is that the heal scales off of lost health, so it becomes even more effective when Biron is low. When electrified, this skill deals even more damage and the healing nearly doubles, making it a lifesaver in clutch situations. It's best used when you're taking heavy fire or need to win a duel, ideally after using your crowd control to keep enemies in place. Pro tip: in early skirmishes, this is your main trading tool. Use it after you've taken some hits to swing the health advantage back in your favor. Skill 2: Biron's mobility and engage tool. He dashes forward, damaging all enemies in his path. His next basic attack after the dash is enhanced, dealing extra damage and applying a slow. But the real value comes when this skill is electrified. At 30 energy or more, the enhanced basic attack launches enemies into the air, stuns them, and slows them afterward. This is one of Biron's key crowd control tools, perfect for initiating or punishing out-of-position enemies. Pro tip: the dash itself doesn't consume energy, only the follow-up attack does. So you can use the dash for positioning, then decide whether to commit the enhanced strike based on the situation. Using his ultimate, Biron slams his mace into the ground, dealing massive area damage and slowing enemies in a wide radius. He also generates a shield that absorbs tons of damage, making him incredibly hard to kill when diving into the heart of a fight. But once again, the real magic happens when electrified. The damage and shield are greatly increased, and Biron also emits an electric wave that deals bonus damage and steals movement speed from each enemy hit, granting it to himself. In mid to late game team fights, this ultimate becomes a momentum-shifting weapon, landed on multiple enemies, and you'll not only deal serious damage and soak hits, but you'll also gain the speed boost you need to keep fighting or chase down survivors. The most effective combo for Biron is Skill 2 Enhanced Basic Attack Ultimate Skill 1. Start with your dash to initiate and position yourself. Follow up with your Electrified Basic Attack to knock up and stun, then slam down with your Enhanced Ultimate for massive AoE and shield. Finish off with Skill 1 to restore HP and secure kills. This combo works best when you already have 30 plus charge, so always preload energy before a team fight. In most cases, especially in the tournament meta, Biron is played as a durable frontliner with a full tank build. For this, you'll want to run Boots of Tranquility, followed by Blazing Cape, Overlord's Plate Mail, Eye of the Phoenix, Spike Mail, and Sage's Sanctuary. This setup maximizes your durability, HP regeneration, and magic resistance, allowing Biron to soak up damage while applying pressure with crowd control. Pair this with Arcana like Harmony, Void, and Fate to round out your defensive stats and stay relevant in long fights. However, if you're ahead or playing jungle, you can pivot into a bruiser build. Go for Boots of Resistance, then build Axe of Torment, Frostscar's Embrace, Pure Sky, Cuirass of Savagery, and Demon's Bane. This path gives you damage and utility while still keeping you reasonably tanky. Match it with Arcana like Stealth, Eagle Eye, and Mutation for maximum output. Biron pairs well with heroes who can protect or follow up on his engagements. For example, Liu Bang is a fantastic partner. His global ultimate can turn Biron into a terrifying frontline threat by giving him a shield and damage boost in the middle of a fight. On the flip side, Biron struggles against long-ranged or highly mobile enemies who can kite him. Be careful around heroes like Fuzi, who can silence and burst you down before you get a chance to recover. In team fights, target selection is key. Focus on disrupting the enemy backline or protecting your squishies by zoning out divers. Use your ultimate not just for damage, but for repositioning and survivability. Don't forget, even minions can give you energy, so use lane waves smartly to build up before fights. Here are some pro tips for Biron. Don't rush your skills. Rotate between building energy and spending it for max efficiency. Use minion waves to charge up before key engages. Aim for enhanced ultimates in mid to late game, when the electric wave's speed steal helps you become unstoppable. Always check your charge bar before fighting. It determines whether you're a basic bruiser or a battlefield menace. Biron's rise in the competitive meta isn't random. His early game dominance, crowd control, and high sustain make him a terrifying frontliner in both solo queue and pro play. Mastering his energy management and electrified combos can quickly turn you into the carry your team needs, even from the clash lane. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up and comment below with your favorite Biron combo. And of course, subscribe for more high-level Honor of Kings guides and tournament meta breakdowns. Until next time, keep charging, keep swinging, and dominate your lane with Biron.
The turret has been destroyed. Unstoppable.